Yo, what's going on? It's D-Man, bringing to you some anime videos. Now, I know it's been a while since I posted on this channel, but like I said, man, I'm kind of busy right now, getting ready for the summer actually. And balancing two channels is kind of tough, but once I free some time up, I'll be ready to go on this channel. So for right now, I want to start a new series. It'll be easier for me to bring you content because like I said, I want this to be an anime hub. I don't want to just post anime games, mainly because every anime game I play kind of bores me. I haven't finished the One Piece yet. Jump Force let Nas down, so I still want to talk about anime. I've been keeping up with Spring 2019. Spring 2019 is incredibly stacked, and I kind of want to do a first impression on some of the shows that I'm watching. So let me run over the shows I'll be doing first impressions on. The first shows I mentioned, of course, they're the heavy hitters in this season. I'll do first impressions on them last because I'm just more excited to talk about other shows. So of course I have Attack on Titan Season 3 Part 2 on the way, which will be the best season in my opinion. Of course I have One Punch Man 2 on the way. I'm looking forward to talking about that. For the shows that I'm really excited to talk about, it's pretty much everything else. Of course we have Mix by Mitsuru Adachi, Carol and Tuesday, Stop This Sound, We Never Learn, Fruits Basket 2019, I can't forget about that. We have Hitori Bochi's Lifestyle, we have Demon Slayer, and Robbie Hachi. Those are the ones I'm doing videos on, but it's not the only ones I'm watching this season. So be on the lookout. Like I said, I'm dropping first impression videos starting right now, but at the end of the season, I'll make a full updated video talking about which shows you should watch. So let's start this series off with Carol and Tuesday actually, because this show is one of my favorites in Spring 2019. Well, so far at least, it definitely has the potential. Right now, it's only on episode 3 of 24, and it's classified as sci-fi, music, drama, romance. Now, let me explain the sci-fi really quick. The sci-fi is because it's 50 years after humans have went to Mars, but in the show, you really can't tell that it's Mars, to be honest, so that doesn't really bother me, but the technology is advanced, and I'll get into that a little bit later. It is also classified as music, so of course this is a music anime, and if you know me, you know that I'm a sucker for that. So any anime dealing with music, whether it be Nana, Fuka, Tari Tari, Sound Euphonium, Kids on a Slope, White Album 2, I love it. And of course they have the drama and romance, my guilty pleasure when it comes to anime. So let me go ahead and talk about some of the characters and what I think about them. So let's start with Tuesday first, because that's the first person we see in this show. And she's born to a wealthy family. We come to find out that her mom is running for president, and she wants to be a musician. Now the show starts off with her running away from home, which is kind of perfect timing because the election is going on. The mom doesn't want to call the cops. She doesn't want bad PR. You know how it goes. So she leaves the task of finding this girl to the older brother. And the older brother is right in the middle. You can tell like he's not a bad guy, but he kind of wants to please his mother, but he kind of understands where Tuesday is coming from. So Tuesday, she's running away from home. Animation is beautiful in this scene, by the way. And she ends up in a place called Alba City. So let me tell you a little bit about Tuesday. She plays the guitar and she specializes in kind of coming up with lyrics. Now she's kind of soft-spoken, kind of, you know, laid back, more chill, kind of on the sweet side, if you will. But she has no problem doing what she wants to get what she wants. I mean, you see this time and time again in the first few episodes. So next up we have Carol. And Carol is a dope character. I love this character of Carol because one, it's nice to see just a regular looking person of color. We don't see it in anime often, and I know some people might not want to hear this tied in with anime, but it is what it is. I'm gonna say it. It's dope to see a regular looking person of color. And Carol is completely different from Tuesday. Like I said, Tuesday is wealthy. She's coming from a wealthy family, a big house. Carol is the complete opposite. She was raised in an orphanage. She works part-time. She gets fired a lot, but she has dreams of being a musician. And one thing I would like to point out, like I said, they're on Mars, but you can't really tell that the area that Carol lives in, it instantly reminded me of Brooklyn. And it, like, I just found it funny that she actually has on like some Timbs, some boots. They're Timbs to me. But it's like this whole area, it's like, okay, I get the story, complete opposites. And Carol, she specializes in playing the piano, she does production, and she does melodies really well. The problem is coming up with lyrics. So of course Carol and Tuesday, they meet, they write a song, and let the story begin. Now the way they met really just blew me out of the water. I'm talking about low-key goosebumps, because when it comes to anime like this, I'm like, how do they sound? What is the singing going to be like? Do they have potential? Oh my goodness, man. This reminded me of the cell phone scene in Nana. I don't know how many of you have seen Nana, but the whole time watching Nana, I'm like, how does she sound? We never know until later into the show. Then suddenly we are blown away by a cell phone concert. Look it up on YouTube. It's pretty old, but just look up the Nana cell phone concert, and that's pretty much what kind of happened on Carol and Tuesday. Carol was playing on a random street. Tuesday ran into her. And like I said, Carol, man, her voice is amazing. I'm so glad that we got to hear the music in episode 1, because some people just hold it. I don't understand why, but in Carol and Tuesday, you get their voices in episode 1. And I love that. I love it. And not only that, but they instantly mesh. They instantly form a group called Carol and Tuesday, of course. And they get to write in their songs. Like, we're 3 episodes in and we're already 2 songs deep, you know? So they're putting in work, and because of their chemistry, they mesh together so well that it comes kind of easy to them. You know, they were at the laundromat, made a song. So hopefully throughout the 24 episodes, I hope that they just, I know there's going to be drama, I know there is, but I hope that they stay together. I hope that nothing bad happens between them. Now, first of all, let me give a shout out to the singer for Carol, because she is incredibly dope. So shout out to Nybrits. She provided some of her vocals for this anime, and I love it. I love it. I have to check out some of her music, because apparently I've been asleep. So I'm woke now. I'm super woke. I can't wait to dive into her music. Also, shout out to Selena Ann. She does the voice or the singing for Tuesday. I think this show would be really good, because watching this show, it felt so nostalgic, and I had to figure out why. Like, we know it's 2019, but this feels like it came out between 2008 and 2012. I know this show is going to be a classic, and I had to figure out, you know, why is the animation so good? Why is the music so good? Why is everything so good? Next thing you know, I'm researching, trying to find out everything about this show, and it turns out that the director is Shinichiro Watanabe, a complete GOAT. D-man, who is that? Never heard of him. I promise you have. Let me tell you some anime he has worked on. You know, just something light, like Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, Kids on the Slope, which I mentioned earlier, Space Dandy, Terror in Resonance, and now this, Carol and Tuesday. This guy knows what he's doing. He knows how to pace a show. I trust him. I trust him. Like I said, we're only 3 episodes in, but I hope we get a little bit of drama, which we should, because man, I know we're gonna have some drama. First off, we already have some rivals. We have Angela. Once again, she looks regular, she looks cool, but the thing is, like I said, this is Mars. They've been here for 50 years. Humans have been on Mars for 50 years. Technology is advanced, and I think Angela knows that. I'm assuming that's going to be Carol and Tuesday's rival in the future, but Angela, she does straight Vocaloid. Not only Angela, but I mean, pretty much the show is saying, look, we make music through AI. Everything is on the computer. So with Carol and Tuesday writing down lyrics, singing, doing the music themselves, that is considered outdated. That is considered old school. I love it. I love a little challenge. I really do. So I can't wait to see where that rivalry goes. But right now the show is so early, so I can't tell you if it's going anywhere, but just know that Angela, she's a cool character, but she's also a brat. She grew up a child star. And you can tell that she's been kind of pressured into this whole situation, because her guardian grew up a child star also, and her guardian faded out of everybody's memories when she turned 20. And she doesn't want Angela to be like that. She wants Angela to live on forever. She wants Angela to secure that bag for a lifetime, which I can't blame her. We all want to secure that lifetime bag. But man, pressuring somebody into it, especially a child, that's kind of tough. It really is. So I can see Angela being a rival for Carole and Tuesday. But until then, everything is Gucci with the show. Animation on point, music on point, characters are on point. Their situations, they're so relatable on both ends. They really are. Kind of. I mean, I didn't grow up in a wealthy family, so I guess I'm more Carole than Tuesday, but maybe somebody grew up like Tuesday and they always wanted to run away from home to chase their dream, you know? So, you know, I'm looking forward to the drama in the show, whether it be with Angela, whether it be like what happens when Tuesday's family finally find her. You know, will they make her go home? Will Carole and Tuesday have an argument? They go solo for a little while? Like, it's 24 episodes, and I'm used to kind of those 12, 13 episode series, but 24, I feel like that's kind of perfect because you have enough time to come together, split apart, come back together, and tell a full story. So we'll see the route that they take with this show. First impression, this show is a go. If you love music, well, really, like, I want to recommend it to anybody because I could tell the show is just going to be good, but it's just, my goal with this channel is to show people that there's more than Shonen Jump. Carole and Tuesday, so far I'm loving it. I'll let you know how it is at the end of the season. Everything is on point right now. Everything is on point. I'm loving the characters. I'm loving the music. I really am. I'm looking forward to more. So that's my first impression on Carole and Tuesday. I have more of these coming up. I'll try to do as many as I can. Like I said, I'm kind of busy, and then I do want to finish One Piece. But I could talk about anime all day. You know, I had to talk about Carole and Tuesday because nobody is talking about it. Hello? Nobody is talking about it. I'm the only one. So I'll talk to myself about it and post it on the internet. And I hope that somebody checks it out. If you want to see more first impressions, be sure to let me know in the comments. If you made it this far, I rambled a lot. That's my fault. And I don't have the most soothing voice. That's not my fault though. So it is what it is. Like I said, I have a few of these dropping. I could go 2 a day. I'll try to go 2 a day. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Thank you for watching. Sorry for the wait. You all take care. Peace.